हेलो एवरीवन, वेरी वेरी गुड इवनिंग। वेलकम टू टेक्स्ट बुक सुपर कोचिंग फॉर रेगुलेटरी बॉडीज। कैसे आप सब लोग? जी हाँ। सो नाबार्ड ग्रेड ए का ये एआरडी करंट अफेयर्स का हमारा सीरीज है, जिसके पहले सेशन में आप सबका स्वागत है। सो वेरी वेरी गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू। एक बार कमेंट सेक्शन में डाल दीजिएगा, आई एम ऑडिबल टू ऑल और नॉट। आवाज आ रही है नहीं आ रही, एक बार वो कमेंट सेक्शन में क्लियर कर दीजिएगा एंड देन वी विल स्टार्ट विद द सेशन। टोटल three sessions I am going to conduct right till this date. Three sessions are planned. One marathon session will be there. That will be the fourth session. But normally three sessions I am going to conduct regarding ARD current affairs. So in this ARD current affairs, three sessions. One is today. Another will be on Sunday. And after that on the 14th, we are going to conduct another session. So sorry, 15th. So today, the next session will be on the 6th of December and next will be on the 15th of December. These three sessions, and this is the plan which we have regarding this ARD. In that way, we are going to cover this part. So keep that in mind so that there should not be any kind of problem. There should not be any kind of issues when it comes to the preparation point of view. Sorry, one is on the 3rd, another is on the 7th, and next will be like on the 10th, I guess. On the 10th, we are going to conduct another session. The 3rd is today, 7th and 10th. So these three sessions will be there regarding ARD current affairs. If time permits, then we'll cover another marathon session for you people. I am conducting the detailed ARD current affairs session on our paid batch. Okay, in our paid batch, I am going to conduct a detailed ARD current affairs, जहाँ से सारी news हम detail में discuss करेंगे. Here we are only going to discuss some MCQs. I'll show you the current affairs notes regarding the ARD, which I am going to discuss with you people in our paid batch. वो भी एक बार मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ. So these are the notes which I am going to discuss in detail. Each and everything I am going to discuss in detail. That will be the major factor. Okay. So that's important factor. Finance topics are already covered in the batch. In the batch, we already covered the finance related topics related to MCQs as well as current affairs related MCQs. So all those things we are already covered in our paid batches. Here we are discussing the MCQ sessions. So MCQ session related to the current affairs, MCQ session related to the ARD current affairs. That part I am going to conduct. So these are the notes. Which notes I am going to provide on the Telegram group as well as in the paid batches. We are going to conduct the session around this in detail. Now here we'll discuss MCQs. Here our major focus will be on the MCQs. So I will start with the session. I'll start with today's lecture. 40 MCQs will cover from the ARD section in today's session. In every session, 40 MCQs we are going to target. So again guys, those who are yet to subscribe our channel, एक बार channel को subscribe जरूर कर दीजिएगा for the coming sessions and all the informations related to the exam preparation or to clear the exam. This is a Telegram group where you are going to get the notes. इस session के भी PDFs जो है you are going to get after the completion of the session, as well as what are the notes I have shown you, the detailed ARD current affairs. Those notes also you are going to get after this session on this Telegram group. So I'll start. The first question is on your screen. Now, the first few questions, near about starting 10 to 15 questions, we will discuss from this Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, which was in news recently, the crop insurance rules and the digital agriculture. So from these three factors, we'll discuss starting 10 to 15 questions and then we'll go to the another topic. So Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana was in news recently. So the question is, under Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, applications are rejected if insured area is less than the sown area, Aadhaar is optional, insured crop does not match the sown crop, bank approval is pending, farmer is not the PM Kisan beneficiary. So under which condition the application will get rejected? So recently the pointers were mentioned by the Agriculture Ministry under Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. Yes, answer of this question is C. Absolute right. Insured crop does not match the sown crop. So that's the answer of this question. So recently our Agriculture Ministry mentioned a few pointers. Those pointers I will discuss with you. Okay. So National Crop Insurance Portal, on which they mentioned the strict validation to ensure insurable interest in the insured crop, land ownership or the valid proof of the tenant and the sharecropper, ensured area and the actual crop, ensured crop and the sown crop should be equal, and farmer's name matches the Aadhaar. These are the major pointers mentioned by the government of India on National Crop Insurance Portal. अगर ये चीजें मैच नहीं होती तो rejection will be there, and application with incorrect, incomplete or missing details can be rejected by insurance companies. That is clearly mentioned on this पर्टिकुलर प्लेटफॉर्म. तो ये डॉक्यूमेंट पीआईबी का है, ये डॉक्यूमेंट गवर्नमेंट ने पीआईबी के थ्रू मेंशन किया हुआ है और उसी की जानकारी, उसी की इंफॉर्मेशन आपके सामने, ये ध्यान रखिएगा. ओके, आई विल गो टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. मैक्सिमम टाइम अलाउड फॉर स्क्रूटिनी ऑफ प्रधानमंत्री फसल बीमा योजना एप्लीकेशन इज. सो मैक्सिमम टाइम अलाउड फॉर स्क्रूटिनी ऑफ प्रधानमंत्री फसल बीमा योजना इज एप्लीकेशन के लिए मैक्सिमम स्क्रूटिनी टाइम फ्रेम क्या रहेगा, ये सवाल आपके सामने है. 30 डेज, 45 डेज, 60 डेज, 90 डेज और 120 डेज. सो मैक्सिमम टाइम अलाउड for scrutiny of Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana application is. Answer of this question is again C. 60 days is a time frame which is mentioned by the government of India कि जो भी application आती है उस application के scrutiny के लिए 60 days will be kept aside, that is mentioned by them. Okay, so maximum time allowed 60 days for the cutoff date. Okay, cutoff dates 31st of July for the Kharif season and 31st of December for the Rabi season, which is also mentioned. Might be examiner will ask the question like that कि what is the cutoff date for the Kharif season, what is the cutoff date for the Rabi season. So 60 days maximum time allowed, 60 days from the cutoff date. So 31st of July for Kharif and 31st of December for the Rabi, also mentioned clearly by the government of India. Okay, so yes, answer of this question was 60 days. I'll go to the next question. Krishi Rakshak portal and helpline toll free number is. Krishi Rakshak portal helpline, from where you can complain if suppose any kind of issues are there as a farmer. Suppose you are facing some any kind of issue regarding Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana and you want to complain. So Krishi Rakshak portal and helpline is given by the government of India. So question is, what is the number of that helpline? Answer of this question is 14447 is the number of this helpline. So remember this number, question can be asked. And the first complaint will be always in the Krishi Rakshak portal. Suppose farmer is facing some issue regarding Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana application, some wrongdoing is happening, not getting the proper justice. So the first complaint will be on the Krishi Rakshak portal and the helpline, and after that complaint can be raised to another authorities. Which authorities can again handle the complaints, I will tell you about that, but the first complaint will be always on this helpline, on this portal. Next, which are true about Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana rejection rules which are mentioned recently? Only insurance companies decide on rejection. State government approval is mandatory for rejection. There is a penalty on insurers for wrongful rejections. So which is true about Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana rejection rules? Okay, so which is correct? Only insurance companies decide on rejection? Wrong. State government approval is mandatory for rejection? Right. There is a penalty on insurers for the wrongful rejection? Wrong. So answer of this question is B, 2 only. So B is the answer of these questions, that state government approval is mandatory if any insurance company wants to reject any kind of application. So 2 is the answer of this question. Keep that in mind, which is recently mentioned in the data. District level Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana monitoring committee is chaired by, where you can also complain. Like if suppose the Krishi Rakshak portal is not able to solve the issue, district level monitoring committee can also accept your complaints. So district level Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana monitoring committee is chaired by Agriculture Director, Zilla Panchayat CEO, District Magistrate, State Agriculture Minister or NABARD GM. So who can handle this? Answer of this question is District Magistrate. District Magistrate will be the monitoring committee chairperson for this district level Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. So yes, answer of this question is C. I'll go to the next question. Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana wild animal attack cover will be implemented from. Okay. Now recently under Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, टू थिंग्स इंक्लूडेड, एक वाइल्ड एनिमल अटैक की बात की है और जो लोकल फ्लड्स या लोकल जो भी नेचुरल कैलामिटीज वाला पॉइंटर है, इनंडेशन की बात होती है, उन सबको भी इंक्लूड किया गया है। सो प्रधानमंत्री फसल बीमा योजना वाइल्ड एनिमल अटैक कवर्स विल बी इंप्लीमेंटेड फ्रॉम, कब से इंप्लीमेंट किया जाएगा? रबी 2025, खरीफ 2025, रबी 2026, खरीफ 2026 और रबी 2027. So wild animal attack cover will be implemented from the Kharif 2026, which is again mentioned recently by the Agriculture Ministry in its new notification. So yes, answer of this question is D. D की बात करेंगे. Now, which animal is covered under the new wild animal attack risk? जो न्यू वाइल्ड एनिमल अटैक रिस्क है उसमें कौन सा एनिमल, ऑप्शंस में से कौन सा एनिमल इंक्लूड किया गया है? A very simple question, very easy question. If you'll read the question carefully, you can answer it properly. Stray dog, elephant, buffalo, goat, or the camel. So, which wild animal attack will be considered under this Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana? Option में से obviously elephant is the only wild animal which we are talking about, and considering that it is created. So, long-standing coverage gap which was included sudden, localized, severe crop damages, particularly human wildlife conflict region. ये सबसे बड़ा इशू है, ह्यूमन वाइल्ड लाइफ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट रीजन लाइक ओडिशा, छत्तीसगढ़, झारखंड, एमपी, महाराष्ट्र, कर्नाटका, केरला, तमिलनाडु, उत्तराखंड. These states are focused by the government of India for these. Again, Himalayan northeastern state like Assam, Meghalaya, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Sikkim, Himachal, they're also included in this particular focus of human wildlife conflict region. So it's very easy question, okay, and definitely can be asked in the exam. I'll go to the next part. Farmers must report wild animal crop damage within. Farmer must report wild animal crop damage within 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, 5 days or 7 days. So what do you think? What can be the answer of this question? Yes, guys. So farmer must report the wild animal crop damage within. It should be reported within 72 hours. Within 72 hours, it should be reported. Then only it will be acceptable. Again, mentioned by the government of India. Now, paddy inundation was removed from Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana in. Now it is included. Like the wild animal attack is included. At the same time, paddy inundation is also included into Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, which was removed earlier. So it was removed in 2018. 2018 में इसको remove किया गया था. Now again it is included under the new criteria or under the new regulation mentioned. So it is reintroduced under localized calamity cover, removed in 2018. Flood prone coastal states like Odisha, Assam, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Uttarakhand, they are majorly focused into this localized calamity cover जो अभी recently include किया गया है. And paddy inundation was removed in 18, now again included back into this Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana का जो cover include किया गया है उसमें उसे add किया है. Now Fasal program, another question, Fasal program is implemented by. Fasal program was the news recently and our agriculture ministry mentioned that this program will be implemented with the help of. If any one of you knows the full form of Fasal, so please tell me in the comment section what is the full form of Fasal. Now, Fasal will be implemented by MNCFC. Now, what is exactly this concept is? First of all, Fasal, forensic agriculture output using space, agrometeorology and land-based observation. That is the full form of Fasal program. So Fasal stands for forecasting agriculture output using space, agrometeorology and land-based observation, and this observation or this program will be implemented by Mahalanobis National Crop Forecast Center. So this center is responsible for the implementing this program, and this program is to check or to forecast the agriculture output depending on space technology, agrometeorology as well as land-based observation. A very unique policy recently announced, and Mahalanobis National Crop Forest Center is responsible for this. So MNCFC full form याद रखिएगा. I'll go to the next question. One other thing. Right now under this Fasal program, under this forecasting program, total 11 major crops are included. So this can be the another question for your exam point of view, that under FASAL program, how many crops are included right now, for which forecasting will be done by using the recent technologies. So paddy, wheat, jute, cotton, sugarcane, soybean, tur, gram, mustard, lentil and rabi sorghum. These 11 crops will be included. So keep that in mind. It's a really crucial factor. Again, I'm repeating, the chances of asking full form, chances of asking implementing agency, and chances of asking which crops and how many crops will be included, they are the major factors for the exam. I'll go to the next. Yes, take is used for. Yes, take was in news recently. If you know the full form of yes, please put in the comment section. So yes, take was in news recently. This yes, take for agriculture will be used for. So please put its full form also in the comment section. Yes, guys, answer of this question is GP level yield estimation. Now, what is the full form of this? Yes, that is yield estimation system based on the technology. Okay, by using the technology, by using the recent data, by using the GPS technique, by using the drone technique, we are going to calculate the yield estimation. So this technology we have, which was in news recently. So answer of this question is C. Again, yield estimation system. So answer is very easy. If you know the full form, you can easily answer about this question. I'll go to the next question. Next question is about MSP, Rabi, Kharif production. What are the recent data are there? The recent estimation of the Kharif crop, the data of Rabi crop as well as MSPs were in news recently. So उसी के एंगल में क्वेश्चंस यहाँ पे आपके सामने हैं. MSP for wheat for RMS 26-27 is, चलो इसका आंसर कर दीजिए. MSP for wheat recently announced, recently mentioned through the PIB by the government of India. Yes, answer of this question is C. 2,585 is the MSP mentioned for the wheat recently by the government. So wheat, the cost is 1239, MSP is 2585, 109% return on over cost. बैरेली की बात करेंगे 2150, 58% return over the cost. ग्राम, that is चना 5875, lentil मसूर की बात करेंगे 7000, rapeseed mustard 6200 and safflower 6540. So return over cost कितनी है ये भी clearly यहाँ पे mention किया गया है. So keep that in mind because chances of asking question around these MSP numbers are very high and in NABARD exam they love to ask these questions. So keep that in mind. The highest MSP increase among the Rabi crop per quintal. Highest MSP increase among the Rabi crop per quintal, like 600 rupees per quintal. The highest MSP increase किसे मिला हुआ है? Again a very easy question and very popular question. Answer of this question is safflower की बात करेंगे. You can see safflower 600 per quintal, lentil 300 per quintal, rapeseed mustard 250 per quintal, then gram 225 per quintal, then barley 170 and wheat 160 per quintal. So per quintal की अगर बात करें तो yes, answer of this question is safflower, which is 600 per quintal, and that is the highest increase or highest MSP increase among the Rabi crop. I'll go to the next question. This is a static kind of question, okay, but like we are talking about MSP minimum support price, so focusing on MSP news, a static kind of question for you. Everyone should answer this question. Cost of production multiple ensured under MSP policy. Cost of production multiple ensured under MSP policy is 1.25%, 1.40%, 1.50%, 1.75 or 2%. So answer is, of course, everyone knows about this. Answer is C, that is 1.50 multiply की यहाँ पे बात करेंगे. So 1.50 multiplications के हिसाब से MSP calculation होता है, which we all know about. If you are preparing for NABARD or you are preparing for any exam, you should know about this. Total Rabi sowing area is, now this is a very recent news, abhi month of November mein hardly 1 week back this data was given. The total Rabi sowing area is 357 lakh hectares, 382 lakh hectares, 393.07 lakh hectares, 405 or 420 lakh hectares. So answer of this question is 393.0 lakh hectares is the sowing area. Okay, last year it was 357.73 lakh hectares, so it is increased with 35.33 lakh hectares, which was recently mentioned by the government of India. So yes, answer of this question is C is the answer. So biggest driver or the biggest Rabi crop, and that is wheat. No doubt about that. Wheat is always a biggest driver when it comes to this sowing area. So yes, answer of this question is 393.07. So highest absolute increase in Rabi sowing area was in, like I have already mentioned, wheat. Wheat is the highest driver. So 187.37 lakh hectares. Last year it was 160. So 16.91% growth is there when it comes to the wheat. So wheat contribute highest absolute increase when it comes to this Rabi area. So again, answer of this question is D. Wheat is the answer. Okay. We'll go to the next question. Kharif food grain production, the first advanced estimate for 25-26. Again, recently, Government of India, Agriculture Ministry gave this advanced estimate for the Kharif food grain production. So give me the answer of this. 165 metric ton, 170, 173.33 metric tons, 176 and 180. Yes, very easy question. Answer of this question is C. 173.33 metric ton की बात करेंगे. So Kharif food production first advanced estimate which was recently given is C is the answer of this question. Okay, so increase of 3.87 metric ton over last year, which was mentioned in this first estimation. Second and third estimation will come over the period of time, but now if they want to ask the question can be asked about the first estimation which was given by the Agriculture Ministry. Now next, highest growth among cereals in Kharif 25-26. Rice, wheat, maize, barley, jowar. Okay, highest growth among the cereals. Answer of this question is maize. Maize is the highest growth. Okay, if we'll talk about the production, 28.303 metric ton, 3.495 metric ton. So highest increase is maize. Core cereals, 41 metric ton. Then total pulses 7.413 metric ton. Again, pulses का यहाँ पे division mention किया, but strongest among the cereals is maize. So answer of this question is again C. Next, Kharif rice production for 25-26, how much metric ton? 120.50, 121.90, 124.504, 126 and 130. So what do you think? What can be the answer of this question? Kharif rice production. Answer is 124.50 metric ton is the Kharif rice production which was recently mentioned. आगे बढ़ते हैं. अब ये स्टैटिक क्वेश्चन है, इसका आंसर तो हर कोई दे सकता है. Cotton output is measured in. Everyone should give the answer of this question. Obviously, current का reference लेके, this is a static question in front of you. How we calculate cotton output? Quintals, tons, bundles, bales and bags. So in which measurement tool we calculate the production of cotton or output of cotton? Obviously, answer of this question is bales. Okay, so we calculate in the bales form. So 29.215 million bales will be produced. That is mentioned recently by the government of India. कि cotton production कितना होगा उसका data यहाँ पे mention किया गया है. One bale is equal to 170 kg. 170 kg. So if you want the calculation that how the it will be calculated. So one bale is equal to 170 kg. A kind of a static question for your exam preparation. I'll go to the next question. Sugarcane production in Kharif 25-26 was sugarcane production. Okay. Now data related questions मैंने थोड़े से क्लियर ही रखे हुए. अगर पॉइंट फॉर्म में भी होगा तो मैंने ऑप्शन में उसी तरीके से मेंशन कर दिया, बिकॉज दिस डेटा बेस नंबर बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस आर वेरी डिफिकल्ट समटाइम्स टू आंसर. यहाँ पे गलती होने के चांसेस बहुत ज्यादा होते हैं, तो मैंने उसे थोड़ा सा इजी करने की कोशिश की है. जब आप रिविजन करोगे देयर वोंट बी एनी प्रॉब्लम फॉर यू. Major contribution in oilseeds growth in Rabi 25-26. If we talk about oilseeds, so major contribution of oilseeds or major contribution by which oilseed in the overall oilseed growth? Soybean, linseed, groundnut, sunflower, or mustard? So major contribution is by mustard. Mustard is the majorly contributing commodity when it comes to oil seed growth. So E is the answer of this question. Total Kharif oilseed production. Total Kharif oilseed production. Again, answer of this question is C, 27.563 metric ton. ये factor ध्यान रखिएगा. I'll go to the next question. हाँ. Now, total Kharif oilseed production, which I have mentioned over here, 14.266 million tons of soybean and 11 million tons of groundnut. Okay. So if we'll talk about the estimation under Kharif, okay, the question which was asked over here was about Rabi. This question was about Rabi, the major contributor mustard in Rabi, and this question is about Kharif. When it comes to Kharif, the major contribution you can see from the soybean and groundnut. They are contributing a lot, which is mentioned recently by the government of India. Okay, we'll go to the next question. The highest production among the Kharif pulses. Highest production among the Kharif pulses: Mung, Urad, Tur, lentil, or gram. So what do you think? What can be the answer of this question? The highest production is about C, Tur. Tur is the highest contributing factor. So Kharif pulses की अगर बात करें तो Tur का contribution सबसे ज्यादा यहाँ पे देखने को मिलेगा. तो yes, C is the answer of this question. Okay, so you can see over here मैंने यहाँ पे numbers डाले हुए हैं. So Tur is the Kharif pulses highest among the production, followed by Urad and Mung. So the data about this is about the Tur, this is about the Urad, and this is about the Mung. Okay, ये data थोड़ा सा ऊपर नीचे हो गया, but this data is about the Tur, which is the highest contributing. Then this is about the Urad, and this is about the Mung. So they are the highest contributing pulses. I'll go to the next question. Now, AI, satellite, FAO, agronomy, and FPO. In that angle, these are the like total I am taking 40 questions. Okay, so इस last इसमें ये last हमारा phase होगा. Okay, इसमें near about we are going to solve 10 to 12 questions. तो ये total 40 questions का एक session था. Obviously there will be total 3 sessions of MCQs I am going to conduct, और जो हमारी paid batch है उसमें total 5 sessions होंगे जहां पे हम ARD करंट अफेयर्स जो रिसेंट वाले लास्ट 4 मंथ्स वाले वो डिटेल में डिस्कस करेंगे, जिसके नोट्स मैंने आपको दिखाए थे. सो AI बेस्ड मॉनसून पायलट वाज कंडक्टेड फॉर AI बेस्ड मॉनसून पायलट was conducted for which of the following? Very easy question. Everyone is going to answer it properly. Of course, Kharif 2025, this AI based monsoon pilot was recently implemented. Again, ध्यान दीजिएगा. So AI based monsoon forecasting system, okay, this was implemented across 13 states, okay, for the Kharif 2025 with the help of Google's Neural GCM, European Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasting, Artificial Intelligence Forecasting System. So Google is involved here, European Center for Medium Range Weather Forecast, AI forecasting system. So these things were included, and of course with the help of Indian Meteorological Department. So all these factors were included. 13 states were targeted for the Kharif 2025, which was mentioned. So ये ध्यान रखना. Again, in 13 states, 5 regional languages were used: Hindi, Odia, Marathi, Bangla, Punjabi. Okay, that is another major factor. तो ये भी एग्जाम के लिए important factor बन सकता है, ध्यान रखना. Now, AI model used for forecasting, like I already mentioned, Google's Neural GCM and European institutions AI based concepts we have used. So मैं एक बार वापस आपको full form दिखा देता हूं. Neural GCM, European Center for Medium Range Weather Forecast, Artificial Intelligence Forecasting System. तो इनकी मदद से Indian Meteorological Department ने इन चीजों को कैलकुलेट किया. तो yes, answer of this question is B. Farmers received AI forecast through. Farmers received AI forecast through WhatsApp, Kisan TV, Doordarshan, M Kisan SMS, My Government app. So tell me, what can be the answer of this question? Answer of this question is M Kisan SMS. M Kisan SMS के through farmers received the AI forecast recently, जो 13 states में present किया गया. Total farmers covered under AI monsoon pilot, which we recently implemented. How many or how मच टोटल फार्मर्स बीन कवर्ड इन दिस, इसमें कितने फार्मर्स कवर किए गए? सो टोटली वी कवर्ड 3.88 करोड़ फार्मर्स अंडर दिस AI monsoon pilot which was recently implemented. आगे बढ़ते. Now, FASAL uses which satellite data? FASAL, we talked about the FASAL system, forecasting system. Under FASAL system, multispectral and microwave. Okay, this is being used. So D is the answer of this question. Again, I want to repeat one thing. Whatever the MCQs I am conducting here, whatever the questions I am conducting here, they are from the month of September, October and November. I am not taking some old questions or something which is out of box. They're all was in recently news in the month of September, October, November. If you are not able to answer this properly, means you didn't studied it properly. ये बात अच्छे से ध्यान में रखिएगा. Okay. So I hope there should not be any kind of mistakes over here. Okay. Anyways, answer of this question is D. Next. FASAL covers how many states? Under FASAL, I discussed like 11 crops will be covered. Now, how many states? So, C is the answer. Total 20 states under FASAL. Okay. Under FASAL, 20 states. Under this agri forecasting, which we discussed, AI based agri forecasting, उसमें हमने बात की थी 13 states की, and FASAL covers 20 states and 11 crops, which I have already mentioned. FAO India partnership completed. Recently, we celebrated the foundation day of FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization, headquartered in Rome, Italy. So the partnership with India and FAO. So answer is 80 years completed of this partnership. In 1945, FAO was created, headquarters in Rome, Italy. India is having a very good relation with the FAO from the beginning, from its establishment. Total 80 years of partnership completed. The foundation day of FAO is celebrated as the World Food Day. The foundation day of FAO is celebrated as a World Food Day. So what was the theme for World Food Day 2025? Zero hunger, one health, one earth, hand in hand for the better food, nutrition for all, climate smart farming. Answer of this question is C, hand in hand for the better food. So keep that in mind. Again, I am repeating, the foundation day, that 16th of October is celebrated as a World Food Day. That is the foundation day of FAO, and theme for this year, hand in hand for the better food. I'll go to the next question. 6th International Agronomy Congress was organized in which of the following venue? 6th International Agronomy Congress was inaugurated by Agriculture Minister of India, Shivraj Singh Chauhan sir. So where it was organized? It was organized in IARI Pusa. Okay, but obviously यहीं पे इसे organized किया गया था. It was organized by the Indian Council of Agriculture Research, Indian Research Institute, and that is IARI and National Academy of Agriculture Sciences. So they all together organized this International Agronomy Congress, and it was organized in Pusa. That normally agriculture conferences वहीं पे होती है. ICAR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research vision document link with IAC 2025. What is a vision year mentioned? So ICAR का जो विजन डॉक्यूमेंट है उसमें क्या ईयर मेंशन किया गया है जिस ईयर को हम टारगेट लेके चल रहे हैं फॉर द डेवलपमेंट पर्पसेस? सो आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज 2050. 2050 विजन डॉक्यूमेंट इज रिसेंटली रिलीज्ड बाय द ICAR. सो आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन इज सी. ये ध्यान रखिएगा. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. नेशनल FPO conclave 25 was organized in FPO, फार्मर्स प्रोड्यूसर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की हम यहां पे बात करेंगे. सो FPO conclave was organized at which of the following place, which was again inaugurated by our agriculture minister? Answer is हौस खास. हौस खास में से ऑर्गेनाइज किया गया था NCUI and again organized by the agriculture ministry. Now this is another very important. Total investment under AIF projects announced recently. ये जो FAO का कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑर्गेनाइज किया गया था, इसी कॉन्फ्रेंस में एग्रीकल्चर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर फंड, AIF स्टैंड्स फॉर एग्रीकल्चर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर फंड, टोटल इन्वेस्टमेंट अनाउंस, कितना इन्वेस्टमेंट अनाउंस किया गया अभी? अगर हम AIF की बात करते हैं तो AIF इज टोटल हैविंग 1,20,395 एज द इन्वेस्टमेंट जो हमने मोबिलाइज किया है एग्रीकल्चर इन्वेस्टमेंट फंड में. टोटल 1,20,395. out of which 75,000 crore is sanctioned, okay, and total project 1,34,000 project sanction. The number of projects 1,34,000. Total investment mobilized 1,20,395 crore. Total fund sanctioned till date is 75,340 crore, and recently 42,000 crore investment attracted. So this number is including 42,000 crore, keep that in mind, and which was recently in the news. So recently we attracted 42,000 crore investment, total is 1,20,000 investment, total fund sanction 75,000, and total project sanction 1,34,862. Naksha stands for, recently there was a conference, there was a news, there was an MOU for the Naksha. So Naksha stands for, अंडर रूरल डेवलपमेंट, इट वॉज इन न्यूज रिसेंटली, ये रूरल डेवलपमेंट से बिलोंग करता है. Naksha's full form is National Knowledge Based Land Survey of Urban Habitation. It comes under Rural Development Ministry. Rural Development Ministry के अंडर आता है. So answer of this question is National Knowledge Based Land Survey of Urban Habitation, जो न्यूज में चल रहा था. आगे बढ़ते. सरस आजीविका फूड फेस्टिवल वेन्यू. Saras Ajivika Food Festival, Rural Development Ministry with the help of Women and Child Development Ministry. So two ministries are involved. Rural Development Ministry, obviously, Shivraj Singh Chauhan sir, and the Ministry of Women and Child Development comes under Annapurna Devi ji. They both organized this Saras Ajivika Food Festival, and the location was सुंदर नर्सरी निजामुद्दीन के अंदर जो सुंदर नर्सरी है वहां पे इसे ऑर्गेनाइज किया गया है आजीविका फूड फेस्टिवल. सो यू कैन सी 500 डिशेस इंक्लूडिंग नॉर्थ इंडिया, साउथ इंडिया, ईस्ट इंडिया, नॉर्थ ईस्ट एंड हैदराबादी स्पेशलिटी. तो हरियाणा, अरुणाचल, महाराष्ट्र, केरला, आसाम, उत्तर प्रदेश, उत्तराखंड, गोवा, गुजरात, these are some states who are participating in this food festival, and two ministries are involved. One is the Rural Development Ministry, another is the Women and Child Development Ministry. Annapurna Devi ji, she is the minister. Last question of the day. Nai Chetna 4.0 is related to. Nai Chetna 4.0 again was in news recently. यहां पे भी रूरल डेवलपमेंट मिनिस्ट्री है और साथ में टोटल 11 मिनिस्ट्रीज और डिपार्टमेंट है. टोटल अदर देन रूरल डेवलपमेंट मिनिस्ट्री, total 11 ministries and departments are involved in this Nai Chetna, and Nai Chetna's major purpose is women empowerment. So अलग अलग मिनिस्ट्रीज की मदद से वुमेन एंड चाइल्ड डेवलपमेंट मिनिस्ट्री यहां पे भी इन्वॉल्व रहेगी. सो नई चेतना हम लोग हर साल इंप्लीमेंट करते हैं. It was implemented in 2022, 2023, 24 and now 25. So it started from year 2022, and Nai Chetna's major focus is women empowerment. So yes, B is the answer of this question. So launch date 25th of November. Okay. And like I mentioned, Ministry of Rural Development under Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, and total 11 ministries and departments are involved under this Nai Chetna program of Government of India. दोस्तों ये टेलीग्राम ग्रुप है, इस टेलीग्राम ग्रुप से आपको नोट्स अवेलेबल हो जाएंगे. जिस नोट्स की मैं बात कर रहा था, सारे डिटेल नोट्स, न्यूज, सारी डिटेल न्यूज का एनालिसिस भी आपको मिल जाएगा. अदर देन दैट आई एम ऑल्सो गोइंग टू प्रोवाइड यू दिस एमसीक्यूज, ये भी आपको प्रोवाइड किए जाएंगे. जाने से पहले वन थिंग आई वांट टू डिस्कस विथ यू पीपल. इफ यू वांट टू ज्वाइन अवर बैचेस जहां पे डिटेल में सारी चीजें आपको देखने को मिलेगी, तो आप हमारे सुपर पास लाइव पे जा सकते हो. सुपर पास लाइव है, सुपर कोचिंग पे आप जाइए. सुपर कोचिंग में आपको हमारे अलग अलग एग्जाम्स की यहां पे लिस्ट दिखाई देगी. इन एग्जाम्स में से आप रेगुलेटरी बॉडी एग्जाम्स चूज कीजिए जहां पे रेगुलेटरी सुपर पैक अवेलेबल है. अंडर सुपर पैक यू कैन एनरोल इनटू आरबीआई, नाबार्ड, सेबी, सारी बैचेस में आप एनरोल कर सकते हो. और यहां पे एनरोल करने के लिए आप कूपन कोड यूज कीजिएगा PUSHPAK, विच विल गिव यू वेरी गुड डिस्काउंट. सो कूपन कोड कहां यूज करना है, तो यहां पे आप जब बैचेस में आते हो तो यहां पे प्राइसिंग दिखाई देगा. प्राइसिंग में जाइए, प्राइसिंग में यू कैन यूज द कूपन कोड दैट इज PUSHPAK, which will give you a very good discount on our batches. Okay. So that's all guys from my side for the day. यहाँ पे हम रुक जाते हैं कि जैसे मैंने आपको मेंशन किया कि you are going to get the notes through the Telegram group. एक बार